This afternoon, it's fourth against second as Sampdoria play host to Milan. In this fixture last season, Ruud Gullit scored a second-half winner to put Milan 11 points clear at the top of Serie A. It was a typically crucial strike. In 6 seasons with the Rossoneri, Gullit made 117 league appearances, scored 35 goals and won 3 Scudettos. He also starred in Milan's first European Cup win for 20 years. During that period, Gullit established himself as one of the club's greatest ever players. During the summer, Milan sold him to Sampdoria. This afternoon, they may well come to regret that decision. Gullit's already scored for Samp against Milan in a pre-season friendly, and he'll be looking for more of the same today, particularly following his best ever start in Serie A. 5 goals in 9 outings.
It's gonna be a very exciting game. I played always well when I played with Milan here at Sampdoria Stadium, and I scored always a goal. I hope now Sunday to do the same thing only for Sampdoria. But you know, it's going to be very exciting.
Gullit enjoying life in Genoa, particularly in the free role that the Samp coach Sven-Göran Eriksson has allowed him to adopt. The big question today is what Eriksson decides to do with the rest of his team. So far, he's been notably cautious when it comes to the big games. Against Juventus, Parma, and for 45 minutes last week against Torino, Samp played the waiting game. As we saw 7 days ago, they looked far more impressive going forward. 1 down at half-time, Eriksson dispensed with a careful approach and went for all-out attack. It worked perfectly. This afternoon, it's a question of courage. If Eriksson has the nerve to attack the most dangerous side in Italian football, Samp could well get a result. If they give Milan room to maneuver, they know the consequences. Whatever happens, Sampdoria will be facing the most formidable defence in Serie A. Having conceded just 2 goals so far, Milan's backline is the main reason behind Serie A's only unbeaten record. However, Milan do have one defensive problem. Their goalkeeper Sebastiano Rossi is suspended. But as always, the champions have an impressive replacement. Mario Yelpo, signed from Cagliari in the close season, comes in for his league debut. One other worry for Fabio Capello is Milan's away form this season. Most teams would be satisfied with 2 wins and 2 draws, but when you're Milan, and when the likes of Foggia and Piacenza have run you close, there is cause for concern. However, the excellent form of stars such as Donadoni and Iranio, neither of whom could command a regular place last season, exemplifies the enormous depth of talent at Fabio Capello's disposal. Milan must remain favourites to win their 3rd consecutive Scudetto. So Sampdoria have their work cut out this afternoon. Can Platt, Mancini and Gullit prove their worth as title contenders?
Well, don't go away. Now it's Sampdoria, Milan for the lead for the season, and I hope it will be a nice game.
Expectations are high, and rightly so, with so many world-class players hoping to enhance their reputations in what is very much Italy's match of the day from the impressive Luigi Ferraris Stadium. Only 2 defeats for Sampdoria in Serie A so far this season. While they're not yet as sound at the back as they'd like to be, they're showing plenty of attacking enterprise. The strength and finishing power of Gullit, augmented admirably by the pace of Lombardo, the guile of Mancini, and of course the stealth and flair of David Platt. Just 1 place in the side under review really today. Coach Eriksson has again preferred Katanec, the Slovenian, to his former Yugoslav teammate Jugovic. Milan's strength, of course, has been their outstanding team play, based on a tight defence, which today has young Christian Panucci, again replacing the injured Tassotti. A change in goal for Capello's team, with Rossi suspended. Mario Yelpo comes in for his first league game since his summer move from Cagliari. It's a star-studded cast then on parade. Two sides packed with internationals, and for both these teams then, the leadership of Serie A is the target. Simone likely to be the one outright striker for Milan, and he's keeping out Massaro, who's among the substitutes. With Savicevic pushing well forward from the off, wearing the number 10 shirt for Milan. This is Lombardo. Loves to attack and to raid down the right flank. Hullet now. Released by Baresi, who was helped out by Maldini. Maldini, who returned to the Milan side after injury 2 games ago. Is that handball? Yes, given up by the referee. Boban, I think, the offender. So an opportunity maybe developing here. Mancini organising the free kick as usual.
Well, it looks as if Hullet is pushed forward alongside Mancini, and certainly Mancini might be looking for him here with this ball into the box, because he has a height advantage over the Milan defence, Hullet.
Ivani is there as well, and he has this marvellous understanding with Hullet, as we saw in the game against Torino, when Ivani supplied the cross for the Hullet goal. Driven through then by Ivani. Now Mancini, flags up. Nothing would have counted there. An alert linesman. Offside.
Yes, and I think he's going to have to be alert, because Milan do play an offside game, and that's the second time already they've pushed out looking to catch people offside.
Lombardo, Mancini, a deflection. And wide for the corner, with Hullet waiting in the middle and pleading for service. Ten minutes gone. Sampdoria 0, Milan 0. Maldini to Albertini. 2 of the many internationals on view. Costa Curta, another one. Laid off by Laudrup. Here's Paducci, who's an under-21 international. Costa Curta. Now Baresi. Wide by Simone. Donadoni. Cross it towards Laudrup. And Albertini! Milan ahead. Albertini, who scored last week against Juventus, strikes again. With just coming up to 11 minutes gone. It's Sampdoria 0, Milan 1.
Yeah, great play from Milan. Patiently kept the ball at the back, had Hullet doing doggies in between Baresi and Costa Curta, and then Baresi played a real good ball forward. They got it down the left, good cross in. Laudrup did well to get in there, and it broke to Albertini, and he scored a couple of them this season already.
Oh, a cracking strike by Albertini. Free header for Mandini. Appeals for offside. No, not this time. Dangerous game, Milan play. Riakovan. Now Ivani to Rossi, the former Brescia player. Platt. Wide to Lombardo. Oh, Baresi's lost it. Mancini! Tremendous save by Yelpo. Oh, fabulous stop.
That's an absolutely brilliant save. Mancini didn't waste time with that. Hit it first time, flying in the corner, and fingertip save from Yelpo.
Baresi. Measured approach by Milan. Lombardo with the throw. Lazio taken the lead against Udinese, and that's Arend Winter, the Dutchman, who's struck for them. Lazio 1, Udinese 0. Yakovar, little flick on by Platt. Oh, it's Saketi off the post! Oh, a shot goal from him last week, and he was nearly there again. Well, they've encouraged him to get forward at every opportunity, and his reward was very nearly an equaliser. Sinone. Maldini, generally regarded as the best left-back in the world. Here's Donadoni, but away from Saketi. Laudrup. Oh! Superb finish by Michael Laudrup. I thought he'd lost his chance there, but he coolly steered it into the corner, and Milan take a 2-0 lead.
Yes, Peter, we're talking about the width. Again, Donadoni's got the ball down the left. He's taken Saketi out of the game. Real good cross. Broken to Laudrup. His control lets him down first of all, but he didn't make any mistake with his finish. He sent Pagliuca the wrong way.
Yakovar to Ivani. Costa Curta has come across. Long throw by Rossi to Ivani. And it came off Jack Panucci. Trouble at the back again, doesn't fall for Mancini. Baresi tries to scramble it away. Catanets can't get a shot in. Black loses out. This is Simone. Closed down quickly by Saketi. The flag's up. Lombardo indignant, so is Mancini. The referee doing his best to calm down Mancini, who's really hyped up by the occasion. Panucci. Savicevic. Glorious pass to Donadoni. As we move into the last minute of the half. Well, Savicevic was lurking at the far post.
Yeah, that was better from Savicevic. He turned well and spread the play out to Donadoni again. Seems to have the freedom of that left-hand side. Nobody picking them up. Lombardo was nowhere to be seen. And a good cross in. That Bergwood managed to head away for a corner.
Savicevic on his favoured left foot. And harmlessly away from Sampdoria's point of view for a goal kick. Well, Eriksson changed things around at half-time last week to great success, Liam. I wonder what he's going to say this time.
Well, he has to do something, but it's not easy against this team. You have to hold your hands up and say the personnel might change in the Milan side, but they're still very, very organised, still very efficient.
Here's Hullet now, then down for Lombardo. And it's squirmed away from him. The half-time whistle, and a half which will give a great deal of satisfaction to Milan, who lead by 2-0. Albertini with the first on 10 minutes, and then Brian Laudrup with the second on 25. Put it down from Ruud Hullet. David Platt, fairly quiet first half of David Platt, but really is a tribute to the way that Milan are playing. So organised, teamwork very much their forte. And they've been straight on to Hullet at every turn, haven't they?
Yes, they've been very quick to tackle. The midfield players all chase back, and very quick into the tackle. And the Sampdoria players haven't had much time on the ball at all. That's where you need somebody who's got the craft and inventiveness to open them up. And they don't seem to have that in the middle of the park, Sampdoria. So I was going to say, they've got David Platt, really, who's a runner from midfield. midfield. He's not known for his passing ability, although he's capable, but he's not a schemer by any means. And Katanec, as I said, is a player that is more concentrated on his work rate, winning the ball. And Vanni has hardly been in the game.
That was a nasty clash there. I thought he caught his head for a moment then. Manini was touching his arm. Looks like Sampdoria are going to make a switch. May well be Bertarelli they're going to bring on, another striker. I think they've got to do something. Well, this game will be beyond them. Yes, Bertarelli to replace Rossi. So they're putting on another attacking player, hoping to be more positive, Neil.
Yes, but it'll be interesting now down this right-hand side who's going to pick Laudrup. Who's going to mark Laudrup? They've obviously got to commit men forward, but they've got to be careful not to get caught in the break as well.
Another goal from Milan will certainly seal it. Still very much in control of this game, Milan, the champions, going for a third successive title and unbeaten so far in Serie A this season. Lombardo turned neatly up by Vierkevard. Milan streaming out, no flag. Here's Hullet. Good tackle though by Laudrup. Still Hullet. His strength took him on. And the header. Squeezed in the corner. Canonets. And suddenly from nowhere, well, a bit like last week, really, Sampdoria are back in the game.
Well, you can never speak too soon, can you? Another break. Laudrup managed to get, or Hullet managed to get the ball on the left. Good ball in. The first time, really, they've got men in the box. Good cross in. Katanec has flicked it into the far corner. We talked about his height earlier on.
Here's Hullet now, just stay with this attack. Canonets, the goal scorer. It's such a long spell out through injury, only returned last week, Canonets. Still struggling really for full match fitness. On by Bertarelli. Here's Platt. And that'll be the goalkeepers. You're saying, Liam?
Well, Milan again are looking at the linesman, and I don't know for that goal I felt Hullet was offside. They ran out, the ball broke to Hullet, and he seemed to be yards offside, but the referee let them play on, and the linesman let them play on.
Donadoni, out by Manini. Almost halfway through the second half. Hullet now, a shooting chance. Maldini just enough to put him off, and it nearly squirmed into the path of Bertarelli.
Yeah, very quick into the tackle there, Maldini. Hullet was just setting his sights. But Bertarelli was free on the left, and the ball very nearly broke to him.
Vanni with the corner. Vierkevard was shaping up for a shot. Here's Sacchetti. The danger on the break as Massaro goes sprinting forward. Aliuka retaining his composure. Manini.
I'd say he likes to play out in the five-a-sides, Pagliuca. What do you reckon, Peter?
Yeah, definitely. Mancini trying to link things together now. Cool anticipation, though, by Baresi. Massaro. Always a danger when he comes on, Massaro. Doesn't start too often now for Milan. But a regular goal scorer. Laudrup got the second goal for Milan after Albertini had given them the lead. Over by Panucci. Manini away. Cantonets. Panucci. Now Laudrup. Really does have exceptional pace by Laudrup. And I think we all look forward to him making an impact in Italian football.
Yes, let's hope he gets the possibility. It's not going to be easy for him, is it? When Papin comes back, you wouldn't know which way Capella's going to go.
There's a fella called Van Basten waiting in the wings too when he's recovered from injury. Might be a while yet, though. The news of Van Basten, he's still got a long way to go, but he certainly hopes to be playing by the end of the season. Pumped forward by Costa Curta towards Massaro, and that slip was costly. Now Hullet on the charge with Baresi. Oh, surely a shot then by Hullet. It would have been mayhem if that had been allowed to stand if he scored there. Two old sparring partners. Two old teammates, of course, from their Milan days together. Very friendly.
No, I don't know. I think Hullet has a bit of a point there. I don't think there was too much of a push. Yeah, I think Baresi dived.
Really? All right, then. Simone, Massaro. Milan know they can't relax. The lead is too precarious, too slender. Mancini. Hullet. Offside. But it continues to be a dangerous game that Milan are playing.
That's right, but it's made a big difference now to Sampdoria's play with Mancini dropping deep and picking up the ball, because he can really pick players out. He can pass the ball.
And they're certainly taking a risk just relying on Lombardo's brother, the linesman, to come to their rescue every time. Panucci. Massaro's up there with him. On a back cross in. Here's Donadoni. Disappointment in the middle for Simone.
Yeah, well, Lombardo did well there. He held Donadoni up well. He didn't dive in. Donadoni likes the defender to commit himself and then he just skip past, but Lombardo did very, very well.
This is Lombardo now. Baresi. Now Platt taking over. Good work there by Boban. Jakobot keeping a careful eye on Simone, who just held him off then, I think. That's the way the referee saw it. It'll be Avani with the free kick. Just too far for Hullet. Platt back in again, then Mancini. In goes David Platt. Still Platt. Down goes Mancini. And he's given it. He's given the penalty. "20 minutes to go, and Sampdoria have got a penalty for the shove, if it was a shove, on Mancini." Liam?
Well, I'd like to see it again, Peter. I really don't know. These Italians are so very good at going over the slightest touch and they're down. I think Costa Curta did have hold of his arm, but Mancini didn't need too much coaxing there. He was down like a light.
Drama in the Luigi Ferrari Stadium. Yelpo in his first league game for Milan, facing now Roberto Mancini, the captain of Sampdoria. He's been successful with one penalty kick so far this season in the league. How is he going to fare this time? Here's Mancini's kick. It's there. It's 2-2. Sampdoria are back on level terms.
Yeah, what a great comeback. What a great substitution by Eriksson. It's made all the difference. Bertarelli going up there with Hullet. Two big guys up front. Mancini coming deep, making passes. And it was a penalty because Milan didn't do too much complaining. I think Costa Curta knew that he pulled his arm and he went over quickly, Mancini. So I think the referee was right, Peter.
Well, he's looking pretty annoyed, no wonder, with his team squandering this 2-goal advantage. Albertini. Manini with Lombardo. That was careless, picked up by Boban. And he spotted Laudrup away to his right. This is Laudrup now. Past Ivani rather easily, and the header from Massaro just over the bar. Good build-up then by Milan.
Yes, they've got Ivani now, of course, Sampdoria playing left back. And Laudrup really took him out of the game there. I don't think it was ever going to trouble the header, it was ever going to trouble Pagliuca. But Sampdoria have just dropped the pace a little and Milan have come back into it. You wouldn't know which way this was going to go.
Ivani's long ball headed on by Hullet. Mancini. Delicately through. Here's Hullet! Oh! Cracking goal! And Sampdoria are 3-2 up. What a transformation in this game.
Well, that's what we talked about, Peter. We said Mancini could make the passes and he's picked Hullet out splendidly. The linesman didn't flag. Milan have paid a penalty again. This offside game. Great ball by Mancini, and what a finish by Hullet. We've seen him do that so many times. Smash that ball into the far corner.
Chilling strike by Hullet. I think Yelpo just got a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. Baresi very unhappy, and they can't believe what's happening to them here, Milan. Panucci. Iacovard. Up by Catanets. Mancini. Looking to open something up again for Sampdoria. Bertarelli. And Platt! Oh, he could have sealed it then, David Platt. Beautiful run, so well timed. Onto the end of the cross. And just over the bar.
Again, we saw Mancini's ability. Slipped Bertarelli down the left. Great cross in, first time cross. And it just came up too high for David.
Just got a touch then off the head of Lombardo, I think. Orlando. This is Costa Curta. On by Panucci. Serena to whack it away. Off goes Hullet. Shove on Baresi. I bet Baresi's heart was pounding away there as he saw Hullet herring towards him. Liam Brady shaking his head, no foul.
If you think the forwards are good at Italy and diving, Baresi's past master.
Oh, that's good control by Ivani. Upfield by Platt. Here's Hullet, Bertarelli, and Catanets. Gave that away carelessly, though. Laudrup. Back off Mandini. Down goes the head of Laudrup. And maybe Milan's last chance has gone. Lombardo. 2 minutes of injury time. Orlando's tackle.
Yeah, I think you'll see Sampdoria throw this ball into the corner now and keep it if the referee doesn't blow before that. 3 minutes.
Just to confirm, if it stays this way, it's the first time in 73 games that Milan haven't been either top or joint top. 73 games. Such has been their domination of the Italian league.
Well, it's amazing that this fantastic run, I suppose, had to come to an end.
But what it does do, Liam, is to point out that a third successive championship for them certainly isn't a foregone conclusion.
Absolutely not. I think we were all very impressed how they played in the first half, but I did say that up front they seemed to lack a bit of weight. Simone and Savesovic didn't really do it, and I think they'll be looking for Van Basten to get back quickly.
Strength shown again by Hullet. He's won the free kick. What a superb acquisition he is proving to be for Sampdoria. And I can't believe that anyone at Milan actually believed that Ruud Hullet was past it. Bertarelli! Tremendous save by Yelpo. As Bertarelli sneaked in. Well, that would have made absolutely certain. But it's over now, and Sampdoria have completed a remarkable comeback. There's Yelpo's save right at the death. Didn't matter in the end. Sampdoria have won by 3 goals to 2, and the celebrations will go on long into the night.